Pick a card, tarot card reading. Am I on his mind? How does he feel about me? In today's timeless tarot card reading. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. Am I on his mind? Is he thinking about me? What are his current feelings towards me? How does he feel about me at the moment? All of those things, all of the important things. I've got 3 pick a card readings for you today. We've got pick a card reading number 1, pick a card reading number 2, pick a card reading number 3. We're going to do a card selection meditation in a moment, and then you can use the timestamps in the description to jump to your reading. You can speed the app up, you can turn the captions on, all of the things. So if we'd like to push all of that air out of our lungs, take a nice normal breath back in again. Close our eyes and imagine the most beautiful open fire in the most beautiful, warm, old English country pub. There's tables, there's singing, there's music in the background, there's people sitting around, there's laughter. We're looking at the fire, we're looking at all the decorations, we're looking at the festive tree next to the fire. We're feeling warm, we're feeling comforted. We can smell our favourite foods cooking from the kitchen. We're listening to conversation, we're listening to the musicians, we're taking in the atmosphere, we're feeling at peace, we're feeling at ease, we're sitting back, we're just relaxing and soaking in all of the smells, all of the sights and the dancing flames in front of us. Now, as you open your eyes, your energy should be drawn towards the pick a card reading that is here for you today that has a message. Are you on his mind? Is he thinking about you? What are his current feelings towards you? And how does he currently feel about your connection? You can use the timestamps below. We've got tarot reading number 1, tarot reading number 2, tarot card reading number 3. Let's get on with today's readings. You can help support this channel for free by liking and subscribing. It's as easy as that. I don't have a Patreon and I don't have a membership. I want to keep this channel free for everyone to access. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Personal readings are available from my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk. My diary opens on a Monday and it's first come, first served, so book early in the week if you're hoping to get a reading. Don't forget how strong you are. To your pick a card tarot card reading, how are they currently feeling about you? Are you on their mind? How do they feel? All of the things. Your energy was drawn towards the tarot deck that had the nice white crystal on. Can't remember its name, but it's all about peace, cleansing, harmony, serenity, and the Tarot in Wonderland deck. Going to put that out of the way for the moment. I'm going to start with a charm connection. I would like the charms to give you a direct connection to the reading, me insight into your situation, and clues that this is a reading for you today. So in a circle of protection, let's get the charms to give us all of the information. So let's have a look. We have a W. When I first saw it, I thought it was an M, but I'm taking it as a W. We have a gun. They make me nervous. I live in the UK. We don't have guns. Well, we do, but yeah. We have an Aquarius. That may be you. It may be them. It may feature heavily in one of your birth charts. We have a little Tinkerbell, up to mischievousness. If that has a deep meaning to you, let me know. We have the charm Love. It reminds me of what used to be printed on t-shirts quite a few years ago now. And we have a little squirrel as well. That's nice. So if any of those little things, maybe someone's got the nickname Squirrel. So I'm going to do a 9-card spread. I want to know how they're feeling. Are you on his mind? Does he think about you? Maybe the charms have already let you know that he does. How does he feel? All of the things. So I'm going to split the deck into four elements. 4 seasons, most importantly for angels, offering us a circle of protection. So we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Just going to check my mic is in. Yes, it is. I do personal readings. They are available from my website. If you ever wonder what deck I'm using, I have my collection listed on my website. I'm going to pull all the cards out. Here's in the middle. It's got very nice thoughts and opinions about you. The 6 of Cups in the middle, which represents him. You are on his mind all of the time. All of the time. Yeah. So, I'm going to do clarification as well as we go. So we're starting with the Strength card. That's all about your kindness, compassion. He's very drawn towards you. At times he's quite selfish, with the 3 of Cups reversed, and the Hangman reversed is being stuck in limbo. It's his selfishness that is stopping this connection from being as wonderful as it could be. He's very drawn towards you. He thinks about you a lot. But he's got a selfish side to him. If you claim the reading, once we get into it, put a like on it. If you want to support the channel, put a like on it. It does make a difference with a small channel. So, yeah, it almost feels like he spends a little bit too much time with his friends, with the 3 of Cups reversed there. But I'm going to do clarifying as we go. So I want to clarify the Strength, the 3 of Cups reversed and the Hangman reversed. The King of Wands is very sure about how he feels about you. You bring out the best in him, and the Magician. There's part of him that manifested this connection. He's drawn to your strength, your willpower, your recovery. He recognizes the goodness in you. He recognizes the qualities that you bring to a connection. He recognizes that you see the best of him as well. The 3 of Cups has the 7 of Cups reversed, and the 4 of Swords reversed. So when he's with his friends, he loses time, and it feels like when he's with his friends, at the moment he's still doing that thing of keeping his friends separate from you. There may be a reason for that. He may think that you're going to judge him by his friends. Yeah. He just loses time. It feels like they're all probably being really silly and they're doing really silly things. And it feels like maybe sometimes it gets a little bit out of hand. And I can pick up pranking. For some reason, they prank each other, they laugh, they joke, they have really ridiculous time together in a way that they're just lads. It just feels like they're just lads doing lads things. I don't think there's anyone else around. It's just when he's with his friends, he loses time. He loses where he is. Maybe he goes to Vegas. Maybe, it feels like it gets out of hand in a way of taking photos of each other, drawing on each other. I don't know why all of this is coming out, but there we go. And if he's not introduced to his friends yet, that's why. Like there's that meme, isn't there, of in every friendship group, there's one person that we have to apologize for before they meet anyone. It's almost like all of his friends are like that. He has to apologize for all of them. I don't know if they're part of a sports team, a fan group, some kind of league, competition, challenging kind of things. It feels like. And it does feel like when he's with them, he just loses time completely. This is quite a Pacific reading for a very Pacific person. Yeah. And I reckon that you think, well, there must be other women. No, I just think it's them being idiots. In the nicest way, in a very nice, that they know how to have a good time together. So the Ace of Coins reversed and the Moon is on a Hangman reversed. He's going to have to grow up a little bit, or he's going to have to get the right balance between social time with his friends and time with you. Before this connection can move on. And he recognises that. He recognises that it's time for him to pull his socks up a little bit. On the Knight of Cups, we've got the 2 of Swords. You make him feel really good about himself. And the Strength reversed. Moments when he feels weak, you make him feel good again. He is scared of the unknown. He's kind of ignoring his instincts at some points when it comes to his friends. I think there's a few things recently that maybe he should have said, no, I'm not coming, or I can't go, and he's gone anyway, and he's regretted it. He's like, oh no, he wishes he'd spent the time with you instead. The Six of Cups is the nice connection between you both. The Eight of Coins, he needs to put more hard work in, and the Five of Coins, he doesn't want you to walk away from him. He doesn't want to lose you. The Death card reversed, and the Death card reversed is there's a lot of stagnation here, and it's his fault. He's taken the responsibility for that. And the Sun, it's him, it's his lifestyle at the moment that's holding this connection back. There's real potential for this to be the most wonderful connection. We've got the Sun, we've got the Moon, all of it, you know. You make him want to step into the light. You make him appreciate the simple pleasures in life as well. He just wants to chill out with you and appreciate you in the most wonderful way. The Five of Wands reversed could be that once he does start saying no to his friends, they get a bit put out by it and start, you know, not causing problems, but saying it is under the thumb. I don't think it's going to particularly like that, but it's a price, isn't it, that for having you. Six of Coins reversed, and then Nine of Coins reversed. He's going to have, there's certain things that he's going to have to do within his social group that he doesn't particularly want to do. It's almost like I could see him painting a smile on, being with them, and then texting you and messaging you going, I wish I was with you right now, or, you know, if you're there together, slipping off together. The Ten of Wands reversed has the Seven of Coins reversed, and the Ace of Wands reversed. If he's not careful, he's going to ruin this. There's been a bit of a false start, but there's another false start coming in. There's certain habits that he's got that he needs to abandon if he genuinely wants a true connection. He's got to ship up and shape up a bit, hasn't he? He's got to sort himself out a bit. Queen of Pentacles reversed, the Seven of Wands reversed, and the Wheel of Fortune. When you feel insecure, he gets defensive. He shouldn't. He should just... You know, there's going to be reasons why you feel insecure, and there's going to be reasons why sometimes you question him. He shouldn't be defensive about it. The Wheel of Fortune is about to turn for this connection to take it into the next stage. If he's not careful, he's going to lose you. He thinks about you all the time. He's fully aware that his social life is getting in the way of this. He feels like he has to pick between you or his friends. He doesn't have to pick one or the other. He just needs to find the balance. Because it's almost like when he is with this group of people, maybe work colleagues, he wishes that he was with you. And that's something that he needs to address and change and make different. So, are you on his mind? Yeah, of course you are. All of the time. He recognises that he's being a bit of an idiot right now. You know? I don't know why frat boy is in my head. I'm English. Those kind of words don't come to me. I don't think I've ever said that in a reading. So, yeah. There we go. That's a particular message for a certain someone. I'm going to end the reading here. If this person doesn't sort this stuff out, or when you go through your moments of feeling insecure and he doesn't open up more, he's going to lose you. And it's going to be the biggest regret of his life. But I think he can find a balance. I think he can. There's just, he's got to find that. He's got to work out what he needs to abandon, what he needs to hold on to. The Wheel of Fortune is going to help him do that. There's going to be a natural step up for your connection. And it feels nice. It feels nice. He may well be one of his first friends in his group to get married. Truly happily married. So there's that. I'm going to end reading here. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so that your angels can take you on your way. If you'd like to claim the read and put a like on a video, if you would like me to pull a card for you when I have my coffee in the morning, request to pull a card in the comments. I'm more than happy to do that. It's my favourite time of day. If you see purple hearts while you're down there, they are other people that make it right to the end of a reading. So you're now part of a secret crew. If you know, you know. Personal readings are available from my website. My diary is always open. I will see you soon.
You can help support this channel for free by liking and subscribing. It's as easy as that. I don't have a Patreon and I don't have a membership. I want to keep this channel free for everyone to access. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Personal readings are available from my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk. My diary opens on a Monday and it's first come, first served, so book early in the week if you're hoping to get a reading. Don't forget how strong you are. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.
Welcome to your pick a card tarot card reading. Your energy was drawn towards the rune that means wealth and mother rune. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to do a charm connection in a moment. I'm going to put the deck that you were drawn towards, the Mystic Tarot Moments, I think it is. So we want to know, are you on his mind? Is he thinking about you? How does he feel about you? Do you have a future together? We want to know all of the questions to be answered about you and your connection. So in a circle of protection, I want the charms to give you a direct connection to the reading, me insight into your situation and all of the things. Okay, let's have a look. I've got the Chinese coin of good fortune. That's really nice. And a wealth rune. That's like, wow, okay. So we have an R, we have a T, somebody's initials, road name, job title. We have a key to the door, key to the future. We also have a key with a heart on it, which is really nice. We have a giraffe with a long neck. That may have a specific meaning to one of you. We have a star. Someone may have a star named after them. Do people still do that? And we have a handcuff. Own up. You tell me what that means for you. It could mean plenty of different things for plenty of different people. I'm not making assumptions here. It feels like a nice connection. It feels very prosperous. I'm going to do a 9-card spread. I want to know how he's feeling. Is he thinking about you? What does he need to do to make this work? All of the things. It is a timeless reading. It's relevant from when you come into contact with it. And if you'd like to claim it, put a like on the video. I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly for angels, offering us a circle of protection. Personal readings are available from my website. My diary is always open. If you want to support the channel, put a little like on it. It does make a difference with such a small channel. It's like, YouTube, hey, there's something nice going on over here. If you think it's nice. I don't know. I'm just wearing. So we have the Hermit reversed, which is a bit of a disconnect. I'm going to do clarifying cards as we go through to get another layer of information. We've got the Moon. There's big feelings here, but he's not quite sure where the path is. And the Queen of Wands is very naturally drawn towards you. The High Priestess reversed as he's denying the potential of this connection. The Four of Wands, which is him, in the middle of the reading, and it's reversed. It's about marriage in the future. So that's his end goal for a connection. The Seven of Pentacles is planting seeds now and hopefully harvesting it later on. The Ace of Swords reversed is feeling a bit of an injustice. The Ten of Pentacles reversed can be family arguments about money or conflict about the direction that you'd both want life to go in. And the Nine of Wands reversed, there needs to be a whole new approach to get this working. So that's a summary and a half, isn't it? Let's do some clarifying. I'm going to clarify from the Hermit reversed, which is a bit of a disconnect at the moment. The Two of Pentacles reversed, a loss of focus, and the Hermit again. I think he's being quiet with you at the moment. I think that's quite obvious. It's like having that little bit of light in the dark. He's really thinking about things. There may be separation. That may be what the handcuff means. Bit of separation between you both, but you're still held together. It's almost like he's shut down from this, but you're still that little bit of glitter in the dark, hoping that he comes back. He's lost focus on something in life at the moment. The Three of Cups reversed is a little bit of selfishness, and the Nine of Cups reversed is a little bit superficial and fake. And it's on the Moon, so I'm taking that he's not being honest about his feelings. The Queen of Wands and the Ten of Wands. He recognises how hard you work. And the King of Cups is very naturally drawn to you. But he's hiding his feelings. His end goal for a relationship is to be with someone that he can live with and build a life with. But he's not saying that. He's not saying it out loud to you. I got a feeling he's recently pushed you away. But again, he's naturally drawn towards you. He can't help it. He recognises how hard you work. He recognises that you've got a lot of goals in life. Yeah, he loves you unconditionally. He just won't say it. The High Priestess reversed is the Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords reversed. If he's recently been silent with you, you've recently told him off. The Queen of Swords, when she's reversed, she's kind of backed into a corner, and then there's often, things explode a bit, and it's taken him back a bit, really. But I got a feeling that you were just trying to find out, if you go, is he going to stop you from going? Is he going to fight for you? Is he going to tell you how he really feels? Because it feels like he's locked away, and he's locked away his voice of telling you how he really feels. He feels very stubborn. Maybe he's in prison. I don't know. If that's a thing for you, then that's a thing. Because we've got the handcuffs and 2 sets of keys. Four of Wands. We've got the Four of Wands again. The both of you want the same thing. And the Four of Pentacles reversed, he is scared of losing you. If you've recently had a massive go at him, that has had an effect on him. Even if you think he's not read it, or he didn't hear it, or he weren't listening, even if he's done that thing of not listening, that I don't know what you're talking about, it cut him pretty deep. The Seven of Pentacles is the Hierophant card reversed. How many marriages do we want? And the Judgment. You two are meant to be together, and his behaviour that's denying this from being what it should be. The universe wants you to come together. I think there's quite a few things that he needs to sort out first. Because I got a feeling that you've given quite a lot of passes. You've given him quite a lot of chances. And I think you need him to say, I don't want you to leave. And for whatever reason, he's not saying it. Even though he wants it, he's not saying it. The Ace of Swords reversed, the Nine of Swords reversed, and Ten of Cups reversed. If this connection doesn't work out, it's his own fault. Absolutely his own fault. The Ten of Cups reversed is storminess and arguments. The arguments that are going on at the moment are going to keep going on. And it's causing a lot of self-doubt for you. Ten of Pentacles reversed is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. And the Two of Wands. You both need to make different plans. There's money holding this up. But there's prosperity in the future as well. I don't know if it's just at the beginning of something. Sometimes money is really, really tight. And it just takes time for, when a small business starts, it normally takes 3 years to be into profit. And it feels like that. And I remember, this is the most random thing that's ever come into my head when I'm doing a reading. But I remember years and years ago, like in the 90s, I remember reading one of the Spice Girls biographies. Yeah, I'm in my 40s. This is the most random thing that's ever come into my head while I'm reading. And and I read one of them, and it was like before they got big, when they were very first started, they were all living together. They had no money. They were living on baked beans on toast. They had no money. They were saving all of their money to get petrol for the car, and they'd all pile in this little car, and they would be traipsing around the country going to all these different auditions, and they literally had no money to eat. They had no money for anything, and like they were making it work, and they believed in it, and they worked hard at it, and they made it work. And wow, look where they all are now. They're all doing very well for themselves, you know. But it's that belief in it. That's that I'm going to sacrifice and I can make do on hardly anything because I know I'm going to get to where I'm going, whatever that looks like. And it's having that driving force and that belief. And that's probably why they exploded the way that they did, because they just had that energy and they just all backed each other and they just were all on the same page and they all knew what each of them were going without to make it happen. And it kind of feels like this with this. You both need to want it and believe in it and work together instead of pulling apart. It feels like there's quite a bit of pulling apart at the moment. There could be quite a bit of, we're not working, it's your fault. And he's like, well, we're not working, it's your fault. If there's point scoring within something that's going through a hard time, that's going to put things further apart for both of you. But that's the message that came in. I've got to say, that's probably the most random message that's popped into my head while I'm reading. So your spirit wants you to know that for whatever reason. Chariot reversed. There's a desire for change. There's a restlessness, but there's unresolved difficulties. You both need to resolve these difficulties, but he needs to be open to it. He needs to open up to it. It's very closed off to it at the moment. And I'm not particularly sure that there's anything different that you can do. And the Page of Cups, you both got that butterfly feeling for each other. You know, you've both got that underpinning of love for one another. But it feels like you're not on the same page. It feels like when things go wrong, you push each other away. Or he pushes you away. Or, you know, he shuts down and then you're like, why are you disconnecting from me? It feels like two people that want to be together, that want the same thing, but can't quite get on the same page and can't quite get in the car together and go in the same direction. I got a feeling even if you're in a car together, you'd both be arguing about where you're going, the right way to get there. There's a lot of feelings here. There's potential commitment here, but there's also a massive headache. And the unresolved difficulties, if you can't both get beyond that, you're both just going to cause a lot of pain for each other. And that's a shame because you both love each other a lot. There's the want of being together. But can it work? I don't know. You both need to do something a bit different. But it has to come from him more than anything, because it feels like he's the one that's pulled away. Maybe he just needs a bit of time. The Judgment card's here. This connection will be what this connection needs to be. I don't know, but it does feel like you think he's not stopping me from walking away, so he doesn't want it. I don't think it's that at all. I don't think he particularly knows how to stop you walking away, or that he can stop you walking away. Yeah, I wish I could sit you both in a room together and get you to talk and find out what you both really want. I got to feeling that sometimes when you argue, you're both arguing for exactly the same thing, but you're saying it in different ways and you think that you're getting at each other. Now that's an amazing connection. If you can get that chemistry to work in the right way, if you can put all of that energy into something positive for the both of you, your connection would be unbreakable. But because of all of that energy, it's pulling in different directions. It's really hard to get on the same page. I wish you the best of luck. There's the want here for living together. And there's love here, there's feelings here. I think you need a bit of an energy check in about a month's time to see where this is. Because there's still quite a lot of energy all up in the air and all over the place. You both need to try and get the energy focused on the connection rather than focused on everything else. And you can't do that on your own. You need him to do it. And he needs to recognise that he needs to do it, or he's going to lose you. So that's the message that I have for you today. It's got to be the most random thing that's come into my head. But I hope it makes sense. It will make sense to the right person. The right person's nodding along. Everyone else is in the comments going, that just makes no sense. It'll make sense to the right person. I know it will, because it always does. So I'm going to end reading here. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so that your angels can take you on your way. If you'd like me to pull a card for you when I have my coffee in the morning, request pull a card in the comments. I'm more than happy to do that. It's my favourite time of day. If you see purple hearts while you're down there, there are other people that make it right to the end of a reading. So if you know, you know, you're now part of a secret crew. My tarot diary is always open. You can book for my website, and I will see you soon.
You can help support this channel for free by liking and subscribing. It's as easy as that. I don't have a Patreon and I don't have a membership. I want to keep this channel free for everyone to access. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Personal readings are available from my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk. My diary opens on a Monday and it's first come, first served, so book early in the week if you're hoping to get a reading. Don't forget how strong you are. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.
Welcome to your pick a card tarot card reading. Your energy was drawn towards the pink quartz stone. Putting that over there. It's all about love, romance. And your energy was drawn to the reconnect. The tarot reconnect with yourself or something. If you ever want to know, I'm all over the place. If you ever want to know what decks I use, they're listed on my website. We're looking at, are you on his mind? How does he feel? Where's this connection going? All the current feelings, all of the things. So in a circle of protection, I would like the charms to give you a direct connection to the reading, me insight into your situation and all of the information. So let's have a look. We have a little dress up outfit, shoes and a little dress. Looks like someone's going dancing. Someone likes their fashion, likes shopping. We have a crown. Someone could have a crown tattoo. That's in my head for a reason. We have an N. If you've had a particular question in your mind, the N may be a no, or it may be someone's initial. We have a heart with lots of decoration on. And we have a tree of life, but there's not much roots and there's no leaves. But the skeleton of the tree's there, the potential's there. So I'm going to do a 9-card spread. I want to know, are you on their mind? What are they thinking? How are they thinking? How are they feeling? All of the things. This is a timeless reading. It's relevant from when you come into contact with it. I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. I'm going to start with a 9-card spread, which is all about them. All about them. Personal readings are available from my website. If we get into the read and you decide to claim it, put a like on it. If you want to support the channel, put a like on the video. It makes a difference, especially with a little channel. It lets YouTube know there's something good going on over here. So they've got the Ace of Cups right in the middle of the reading and it's reversed. The Ace of Cups, when it's reversed, it's unhappiness, emotional unhappiness. The Queen of Swords reversed is right next to them. They think that they've blown it with you. I don't know if they have. They might have, you know. The Seven of Wands is facing testing times, having the courage, standing your ground, going through it. I'm going to quickly talk through what's on the table, then I'm going to do clarifying. We've got the Four of Swords reversed, which is isolation and rejection. And we've got the Page of Swords, someone's been let down. We've got the Hangman, so there's a little bit of limbo here. There's going to have to be a sacrifice to move forward. The Ace of Cups reversed, I'm taking as his hurt feelings. The Queen of Swords reversed is you had enough of it and you've told them off because they let you down. The Seven of Cups reversed is having lots of options, but he's not particularly being that realistic about what is really on offer. The Three of Swords reversed is heartache and pain due to his behaviour. And the Four of Pentacles is, I don't know, we're going to have to clarify. I think he's let you down on something recently. And he's got hurt feelings because he let you down on something, because you told him off for letting you down. So then he's got hurt feelings, and I'm like, well, why has he got hurt feelings? You should have the hurt feelings, because he's the one that let you down. He's the one that made you feel isolated and rejected by him. So why he's got the hurt feelings, I do not know. So let's pull some clarifying. We may get a bigger picture. So on the Seven of Wands, we have the Magician reversed and Three of Pentacles reversed. Three of Pentacles, when it's reversed, it's about resentment. And the Magician reversed is lack of confidence within this connection. I've got a feeling that you've both had some testing times come at you both. And instead of him fighting for it, he backed away from it. Backed away from the connection. And it's caused a bit of resentment for you. And understandably so. You know, when a couple, two people that like each other come across things that are challenging for the connection, if you work together you can get through it, but it feels like they just stood back and they didn't do what they were meant to do. The Four of Swords reversed is Queen of Cups, and the Hanged One reversed. This has been going on for a while. There's a lot of love here, but there's also a lot of feeling like he's not doing what he should be doing. The Page of Swords, Hierophant card reversed. The Knight of Cups reversed. Instead of fighting for your connection, he backed away from it. It's almost like there was a test. Something tested this connection, and he didn't pass that test with flying colours. It's almost like the other thing, all the sirens started going off. You know, if he was playing Monopoly, he'd have gone straight to jail without passing go. It feels like something's tested your connection and you're not happy about it. There's been a block with this. There's been resentment. There's been feelings of let down. There's just, you're meant to be quite open and honest with each other, but it feels like you feel he's not being open and honest, and I've got to agree with you. You know, he was meant to run into battle and fight for it, and instead he backed away. The Hanged Man at the moment, Seven of Pentacles reversed, and the Knight of Wands reversed. It's feeling like he's abandoned you, and it's feeling like he isn't taking the movement that he needs to take. The Knight of Wands is meant to be about taking action. It's reversed, so he's not doing it. He's not doing any of the things that he's meant to do. It's almost like this connection was tested and he didn't pass it. He didn't get on with it. It went the other way. The Ace of Cups, his hurt feelings. The King of Swords reversed. The King of Swords reversed and the Queen of Swords reversed on the table is quite concerning. Page of Swords reversed. Again, it's let you down twice, if not more. He's stubborn with it, and he can be a bit bullying, and he can be a bit confrontational when he's called out. But then he has hurt feelings. But it's his behaviour that ends up with him having hurt feelings. The Queen of Swords reversed is the Ten of Cups. You were fighting for it, and the Page of Pentacles reversed. You have been fighting for this connection, and you've been wanting this connection, but you can't do it on your own. It takes the both of you to do it. And he keeps letting you down. The Seven of Cups reversed is the Five of Swords reversed, and the Two of Swords. The Five of Swords reversed is not knowing whether to fight for it or not, and it can feel like someone's lying, and it can feel like someone's not being completely upfront. The Two of Swords, don't make any decisions until you've got your inner balance, because the both of you, because the connection is coming as the King and Queen of Swords reversed. That's toxic. That's really toxic. So the Two of Swords is saying both of you need to balance out before you make choices here, or you're both going to end up getting really, really hurt. You've been fighting for this connection, but every test that's come at him has failed. And then he's got the hurt feelings because he gets called out for it. That's not love. We've got the Page of Cups, and we've got the Two of Wands reversed. Any plans that you both make, he kind of breaks. With the Three of Swords reversed, he lets you down ever such a lot. He lets you down so much. It's almost like all of the plans that you make for the future, you hope for the best. You hope that he's going to see it through. He makes you promises that he doesn't keep. Oh, it feels a lot. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you stay in a connection like this. To be let down again and again and again and again. But you've got those butterfly feelings. You've got that hope for a long, happy union. I'm like, well, there may be a long union here, but I'm not sure how happy it's going to be. Four of Pentacles, the idea of, building a future together. But then we have the Eight of Swords reversed, and we have the Seven of Swords. This ongoing thing of feeling like he's sneaking around. It keeps feeling like he gets tested and he fails and he lets you down, and it's going to keep happening. And I've got a feeling that this connection will go on for as long as you let it go on. And you'll always be looking and seeing and waiting to be let down again. You'll always be checking where he is and who he's talking to, and that doesn't feel like a functioning, nice connection. But this connection will go on for as long as you let it. But it feels quite toxic. It feels karmic. It just feels like he lets you down, and then he gets butthurt that he let you down because you tell him off for letting you down. And then he's like, well, you've hurt my feelings. But he keeps letting you down. If he didn't let you down, you wouldn't have to tell him off. But it almost feels like every single plan for the future, he can't quite see it through. He can't quite do it. He fails at every single turn. I don't know if he's on his phone messaging lots of different people. I don't know what he's doing, but it feels like a nightmare. And I think you could do so much better for yourself. I really do. Because the amount of energy that this takes up, the worry, the stress, even if you both make the choice of making it work, I've got a feeling that when he's sleeping, you're going to be looking through his phone, or when he's on his phone, you're going to be wondering who he's messaging. And that's not nice to feel like that when you're in a connection. When you're in a connection, it shouldn't matter what they're doing on the phone, because they're not doing anything. There's not a lot of trust here. There's a lot of being let down. There's a lot of resentment. There's a lot of hard feelings. There's no action moving towards the future from him. And it feels like you just never really get a full story, and it feels like a lot of pain. And a connection should not have this much pain and upset in it. It just shouldn't. This isn't love. There's love here. There's the idea of, I can fix him. It'll get better. It won't always be like this. No, for as long as he's got a phone, you're going to always be wondering who he's talking to, what he's doing. You're going to be checking up on him for the rest of your life, because he's broken that trust. He's let you down. He keeps letting you down. He breaks plans with you. And there's so much bad feeling here. And then he does the emotional blackmail of, you're hurting my feelings. How dare you think bad of me? It's very dysfunctional. You deserve a connection where two people love and respect each other. So, I know it's not what you want to hear, but it's what's on the table. And it's up to you if you claim the reading. You can listen to this reading and go, no, this isn't for me. And that's fine. But just think, especially if when you're around him, he's always got his phone in his hand, but when you're not around him, he never replies to your message. And you know for a fact he's got a phone in his hand. So he sees your notification drop down his screen, and then he ignores it and carries on doing whatever he's doing. Because if he's always got a phone in his hand when he's with you, he's always got a phone in his hand wherever he is. So there's times when he chooses to ignore your messages. So I want you to have a fully functioning, beautiful relationship where you're looked after and cherished, and promises are made and promises are kept, and there's commitment and there's wonderful, happy feelings, because love is real and love is beautiful and commitment is real. And when a test comes at a relationship, people pass with flying colours, you know. So it's up to you what you do. It's not just one red flag. This has gone way beyond the red flag. This is like facts and figures right in front of you, and you deciding whether to go back or whether to keep going. But you're not getting on a different map, not with this. Because even if you both figure it out, there's always going to be that little bit of some doubt. You're always going to doubt him, even if he's on his best behaviour for the rest of his life. Because he's let you down so much and there's so much resentment here. That crack is never going to go. That's going to always be in the back of your head. His home late, where's he been? Making plans together, and instead of being excited for it, you're going to have that dread of, is he going to do something to ruin it, you know? So I think you do deserve so much better. You do deserve so much better. Absolutely you do. And you can't fix it. You can't fix him, because he's got that little bit of emotional blackmail there as well of, how dare you tell me off for treating you bad? You make me feel bad for telling me that I treat you bad. I don't treat you bad. Of course they do. They've let you down non-stop. I want you to want better. I want you to feel like you're on a pedestal. I want you to feel love. I want you to feel what real love is. And maybe that starts with you loving you, and you healing you, and you putting yourself on a pedestal. So I'm going to end the reading here. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so that your angels can take you on your way. If you would like me to pull a card for you when I have my coffee in the morning, I'm more than happy to do that. Request to pull a card in the comments. If you see purple hearts down there, they are the most awesome bunch of people. They like to make it to the end of the reading. They know what love is, what real love is. If you know, you know. I will see you soon.
You can help support this channel for free by liking and subscribing. It's as easy as that. I don't have a Patreon and I don't have a membership. I want to keep this channel free for everyone to access. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Personal readings are available from my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk. My diary opens on a Monday and it's first come, first served, so book early in the week if you're hoping to get a reading. Don't forget how strong you are. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.